What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, we're gonna break down this Summer Melody and Soul Awakening Gala event. Sadly, I'm not as hype as I was this morning because typically the Summer Melody event is a really good chance for even free-to-play players to grab some good stuff. However, this one is weird. Usually Summer Melody lands on the, the jigsaw puzzles and everything. Fantasy Factory. Yeah, it lands on Fantasy Factory and Profit Orbs normally, and it's usually a lot easier to get to that 1,000 point mark. However, I don't remember the last time we've actually had it on Imp's Adventure with campaign event, but doing the math on this, it seems a lot more difficult to get to that 1,000 point mark, even if you're doing a complete Soul Awakening Gala. So, as hyped as I was for this event for free to play, it's actually probably one you want to save your resources as a free to play, or just go for the Gala and just call it quits kind of at that and not push anything else, because the way this works out, the big difference is getting a ton of Profit Orbs. You get like a point for every Profit Orb you use, and you do upwards of like 600 or so. But this one is based on Imp's Adventure dice, and well, let's just jump into it. I'm going to show you guys the breakdown of this event, and the breakdown just really isn't good. Yeah, let's jump right into it. So here's what frustrates me about this event right here, and I think it's a big mistake, and I hope DH Games hears this and changes it before the event goes live. Of course, the goal here is to get to 1,000 points for pretty much everybody, whether you're a spender or free to play. You want to naturally get 1,000 points, because 1,000 points for a free to play means you get your pick out of these. Pay to win for spenders means you get 3 of these chests. So you want to get to the 1,000 point mark. However, getting there in this event, well, it kind of sucks. I'm going to throw this on the screen right here so you guys can see it. Actually, I can probably drag it over to the side under me a little bit. So, how you get points in this event? Well, you get 1 point for every normal dice used in Imp's Adventure. That means if you're spending the 4,500 gems to buy all the extra attempts and you're doing the shelter mission, you'll have 78 dice. Now, you can get lucky on the board. The very top hut is the one that gives you extra dice. You'll probably get somewhere between 80 and 90 dice used overall in this. But again, that's not a lot of points, because again, you get 1 point for every 10 of the campaign event loot spent, which usually get about 2,500. So that's only 250 points, as you guys can see here. And then if you do the whole Soul Awakening Gala, I average it out to be 50 Soul Awakenings. That again is only 5 points per Soul Awakening. So that's only 250 points, meaning a free-to-play player is most likely going to come away from this event with 578, unless they had literally 3,000 universal crystal shards that they have at their disposal or more to cash in on this event. And that's just a ridiculous amount of universal crystal shards. It's just not really something that's possible for the average player, not even for spenders, because we spend them. We don't save them that much. So that means a grand total of the average kind of like mid to low end free to play player that has enough starry gems or contract starry gems to do 50 Soul Awakenings is only going to come away with 578 points. That is nowhere near enough the 1,000 you need in order to get this chest. Typically, this would be like what? Fantasy Factory, you'd probably be in like the 100 to 200 range in points. And then you'd be able to make up a lot of these points by doing Profit Orbs. I don't know who decided this was a good plan. Honestly, what they need to do is make it at least like 3 points per Imp's Adventure dice used. Otherwise, this is just garbage, man. We've always had like really good Summer Melody events, and it turns out this one is just not good. It's just really not good. Literally, the only other way to get additional resources in this event is going to be by doing these packages. Granted, again, like I said, you still want to get to that 1,000 point mark, so you'll get 35 additional dice from here. You'll get some more campaign event loot, of course, for spenders out there. But again, like I said, you're going to need to make up an additional 322. And that's going to have to pretty much come specifically from Imp's Adventure dice. Because even if this bumps up to like, 300 points or something. The Soul Awakening Gala is still going to be around 250 points. There's no point going past that, because then that's just a waste of contract Starry Gems or Starry Gems. The only way to really get there is with Imp's Adventure, and Imp's Adventure is a very bad investment, because that means you're on top of the $50 pack. You're pretty much buying like at least $300 worth of dice and gems, and even as a spender, that does not feel good. However, it's going to be required if you are a spender and you want to keep up with the Scattered Spirit Vein push, because you can get 600,000 of it, or of course some of those Aurora gems if that is what you need. So if you're going after the chase, this is a feel bad moment for the game, unless they change something. If they change something, then I'll be like, okay, it's not that bad, but it needs a change. I don't remember the last time we had this event line up like this. So DH Games, please change it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Yeah, it sucks. See you guys next time.